It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face third and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
Nothing worse than a 3 and out if you're on offense to start the game. It's just a bad way to start for any offense. So nice job at not allowing that to happen. Got some good blocking at the point of attack. And now they're going to see if they can get into some more of these opening script plays as this drive continues.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Panthers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Young to throw on first and 10. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Shot, 17.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Young. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the option, they give it to Henry. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
He'll step up and run this. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That one caught LaJohntay Wester. And he's into the end zone. LaJohntay Wester. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year.
That extra point is good.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and if you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Ready. Cut.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get past to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. It's a Carolina first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards. On first down is Young. Short, complete to Likely. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
12 more yards. That's another Panthers first
We
down.
are through one.
First and 10 at
It's
the
the
11-yard
Ravens
line.
out front. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go. 45. White. Slide blue. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young out to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. I'd say unlikely. Touchdown, Carolina.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Exiting the pocket right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third and 7. Jackson. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he looks to be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ravens bring their punt team out. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be a 1st down. That is a head coach not afraid to roll the dice. This time it pays off, and a 1st down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the 1st down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he's in! Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Fight, 97.
Young to throw on 1st down. He's got Likely over the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Ready, ready. 22-10, black. Set.
Now Young. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That is brought in. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. A chance here to draw level before the break.
Smash.
It's
red.
first and goal.
Set. Black. Claws red. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. And he can't hang on. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ready,
It's
break.
now third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Young. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers.
And it really just comes down to the protection. You're sitting there third and goal. You have to give your quarterback the opportunity, Mike, to work through all of his progressions, and you need time to do it. Then it just comes down to making the right read. Touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll send Flowers in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Jackson now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now Jackson. Flowers with the catch. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock to stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready? Jump, 17. Set, ready. Yeah, set.
On first and 10, here's Young. Forced out wide, sending it downfield for Likely. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Needle blue. Here we go. Set.
On play action, Young. Again, working deep downfield. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. As he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. Wester on the return. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. We'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther first down.
first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Look at play action with Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready. Hut.
Back to the air. It's Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
10 black. Black ultra. Stand.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
No, we changed it. On first and 10, Jackson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Minus gain. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Second and 10. Jackson up top again. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. From the 44 now. Here's second and 4. They'll run. It's Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A pass pulled in by Henry.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Set to go now on first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Look, sometimes, Mike, there's just nothing you can do. They went with the draw, not a terrible time to do it. The defense just had a great read on the play, and they're able to take them down for a loss.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Young. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability...
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Important punt here in this tie game late. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. Out of his end zone, Jackson. Moving to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run the option left. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
For the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
23-yard line.
Got it.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Pistol gives to Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
Back to throw, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
4th down, Jackson. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Rail, yellow. Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
On the ball.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set, hut.
Now Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Let's go, Black Ultra. Ready.
Throwing is Young. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Jackson now on 2nd down, going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Jackson looking to throw. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. Oh! And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. Here's 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.